If I had to start learning Google Ads from absolute zero today, here's the exact 3-month roadmap I would follow to go from complete beginner to a confident Google Ads professional. I'm talking about going from that person who's scared to click create campaign to someone who can confidently manage professional level campaigns and get real results. I'm Dan, and let me be honest. When I started with Google Ads over a decade ago, I made every expensive mistake you can imagine. I remember losing a client because I targeted the wrong audience and burned through their budget, like the monthly budget, within just 3 days. It was very shameful and I felt very guilty. But here's what I learned. Google Ads Mastery follows a logical progression. Skip steps and you'll struggle for months. Follow the right roadmap systematically and you'll go from beginner to professional in 90 days or less. I taught hundreds of students this exact system, and the ones who follow it systematically are managing over a $50,000 budget within 6 months. So whatever you just starting or stuck making the same mistakes, this roadmap will give you the clear path forward. The first month is all about foundations. This is where most people either set themselves up for success or create problems they will struggle for months. All right, so let's go over the roadmap together, and this is exact the same way I structured my Google Ads masterclass. So you can basically use this as a template to structure your own path of learning and becoming an expert in Google Ads. So the first month is all about foundations. This is where most people either set themselves for a success or they will create problems they will struggle for months from now on. The first thing is fundamentals. You need to understand Google Ads ecosystem and the foundations. You need to learn terminology, understand what is cost per click, what is bidding, what is CTR, all the relevant terms. And you need to know how to set up your account properly with the billing settings, with advertiser verification, all of that. Then you need to move into understanding campaign structures. So there are different campaign types in Google. The main one is search campaign, but you have also display campaign, video campaign, performance max, demand campaign, smart campaign, app campaign, lots of different types. So you need to understand what is the difference between them and which one to use for which business. That's something you're going to learn probably around third week. And then on the fourth week, you will move to keyword research and strategy. And here you need to master keyword analysis. It's very important because keywords are basically the core of Google Ads platform. This is the way Google targets the users in the search results, and you need to really master it to understand the difference between keyword match types, broad, exact, phrase match, what is the difference between them. You need to understand how to use Google Keyword Planner effectively and also implement negative keywords, the ones that you don't want in your campaigns. Visitors. Most beginners use broad match and then wonder why their ads show to irrelevant searches. So by the end of the first month, you should be able to set up a basic search campaign that doesn't waste money on irrelevant clicks. That will be your foundation. In the second month is where you transform from someone who knows the interface to someone who can reach the right customers and drive real results. First of all, you will start with proper ad creation and copywriting. Write ad copy that actually get clicks, it's attractive, gets better performance, set up responsive search ads, how to do proper A/B testing. Then you can move the next week to advanced targeting. Geographic targeting makes a big difference for any business. You have also audience targeting, and you need to understand how to retarget people who already visited your website or interacted with your business. Then we will move to week 7, here you should learn bidding strategies. So Google uses different ways to bid on the audience in order to show the ad, target, bring them to the website, get the sales. And they're like starting from manual, where you basically the one who chooses how much you're willing to pay for each click, up to very advanced automated bidding strategies like target ROAS, where you can tell Google to take into account the revenue, the number of sales, and the costs, the advertising costs. Take that all into account and give me the best results possible, or specific ROAS that I'm aiming at. So you can do that with the automated bidding. It's really awesome. Then we're moving to tracking setup. When it comes to measuring results, you need to make sure that the conversions are working properly. The data that you see is accurate and not being hallucinated by Google Ads. You need to make proper decisions. To do that, you need the data. Here's your second month actionable tip. You can set up conversion tracking for most actions on your site, not just purchases. You can track form submissions, you can track phone calls, email signups, and even how much did they scroll until the bottom of the page. You can't optimize what you cannot measure, and most beginners actually fail at this. So by the end of the second month, you should be running campaigns that not just getting proper clicks, but also drive qualified traffic and even give you return on investment and real data. Quick pause here. If this roadmap is giving you clarity on your Google Ads journey, hit that like button. It tells YouTube that this content is worth showing to other marketing managers who need these insights. And subscribe for more real-world Google Ads strategies every week. I share what's actually working and not just theoretical fluff. I put together my Google Ads account audit checklist, and it's in the description. You can use it, and it's exact over 50-point process I use to analyze any campaign, any new client, and find optimization opportunities immediately. All right, let's talk about month 3. Now we're moving to third and the last month, and here we're going to talk about advanced optimization. Third month is where you transition from competent to truly professional Google Ads manager. This is advanced optimization and strategic thinking. You can start with campaign optimization workflow, ad group, improving quality score, A/B testing, you name it. There's a lot of ways to improve the performance and get more results. And also, you don't have to do all of it manually. There's a lot of automated tools like Google Ads scripts, rules that can notify you if something going wrong in the account without you constantly checking. It really becomes like very, very fun to work with Google Ads once you get a hold of all this knowledge and applying all these automated approaches as well. Of course, the last one will be a strategic thinking. For each client, for each industry, there is a different approach. There's nothing like one size fits them all here. And you need to understand how to scale successful campaigns without killing performance. If there are some kind of issues, policy violations in the account, you need to know how to solve it like a professional. And you need to build systems, proper campaign structures, and not just run ads. So here's your third and last month actionable tip. Create optimization checklists for weekly, monthly, and quarterly reviews. And professionals don't optimize randomly. They have these processes in place. Most successful Google Ads managers spend around 80% of their time analyzing and only 20% making changes. So by the end of the third month, you should think strategically about your campaigns and not just tactically. You'll see opportunities other people simply miss and approach your problems from a different angle. By the end of third month, you should think strategically about campaigns, not just tactically. You'll see opportunities others miss and approach problems systematically. Now, let me give you the reality check nobody else will. This 3-month roadmap assumes 30 to 45 minutes of focused learning daily. Not passive video watching, active learning with real implementation is what you need. You will need to spend some money on actual campaigns. You cannot learn Google Ads without running real ads with real budgets. You can start small. $5 to $10 per day is excellent, but you should start. Most people fail because they try to learn Google Ads for free. Free content is scattered and incomplete. You should invest in proper education, whether that's my Google Ads Masterclass or another good course. Structured learning beats random YouTube videos every single time. The difference between someone who succeeds and someone who gives up frustrated, well, it's following a systematic plan instead of just jumping all over the place. Look, 3 months from now on, you could be confidently managing campaigns that drive real business results. Or you could still be struggling with the basics and making expensive mistakes. The difference is having a plan and sticking to it systematically. Here's what to do next. Grab my Google Ads account audit checklist in the description. It's free 50-point process I use to analyze campaigns and find optimization opportunities for my existing and new clients as well. It's perfect for tracking your progress as you implement this roadmap. If you're serious about mastering Google Ads, check out my complete masterclass, where I walk you through this entire roadmap with templates, real examples, and ongoing support. Hit that like button if this roadmap gave you clarity, subscribe for more Google Ads strategies, and of course, I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive deep into Google Ads foundations.